Hello and welcome back to Subnautica. We've made land. We're no longer oh, there's more shit here. No longer a sea-based crafting series, survival series. We are now land-based. But to be fair, it doesn't look like anyone's lived here for a little while. But eventually we're going to make our way all the way up there, see what's going on. But there's this little like equivalent of a shack in the woods, I guess. In spacey times here. Let me just deal with you. I might as well just kill them quickly before they sneak up behind me. I hear more. It's probably killed the baby, and the mother is about to come out now, aren't they? Oh, I think I can scan these tubes. It's handy. Anything up there? That might be the way up to... Don't know. We'll explore in a bit. Oh, marble melon. Chinese potato. Let's drop some of this bloody titanium. That thing's dime a dozen. Oh, I think I dropped my frame rate massively there just by dropping all that titanium at once. Yeah, you can piss right off, mate. Yeah, that purple tablet gives us an idea of the gassy voice log 4.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oop, I wanted the... Yeah. Go to clues. LifePod 6 transmission origin.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Seek fluid
Got that right. I think I have any more fluid intake. That's rotten, which is going to lower my fluids even more. Oh, that's good, that'll do.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Keeps me going for at least a little bit longer. There we go. Don't have anywhere to plant them at the moment, so... What's this thing? Spotlight. Okay. That was what was flagging up. Hey, that's what I was looking for. Now we can put like we can put things in it. As we get more and more things, we're going to need to build more of them, so that's perfect.
Blueprint acquired.
Right, how do I get in here? Door around here. Looks remarkably similar. Yeah, here we go. What was that? Wall planter. Okay, I guess I'm scanning it from the wrong side, but it seems to know what it is, even if I don't. Seems very similar to the shelter that I'm building, doesn't it? Oof. Complete with crabs. Hello. Ow. You little fucker. Come here. Yeah, that's right. You piss right off. We'll start again now. I guess this is just a different type of door. If you don't want to get in through a tube.
New blueprint acquired.
Another Degassi voice log.
Integrating new PDA data.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of storm water? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. And no staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Okay, so that's why it looks like my base. It must just be Altera blueprints again.
Integrating new PDA data.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not going to weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Yeah, good luck with that, you cocky son of a bitch. Oh, okay. Teleporting ladder. Data box. Ultra glide fins. Streamlined construction enhances swim speed considerably by comparison to regular fins. Oh, this is how you upgrade your little equipment bits. I thought he was scanning something. Well, that's handy dandy. Okay, can't get up there. Exterior grow bed. Ah, fantastic. Do they work underwater though? Is the question of the hour. I'm sure this is the way to the observatory. It's the way to a little cave. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick to the actual footpath, I think. Don't go off track in the dark. That's a bad, bad idea. Let's eat these as well. Old Chinese potato. Lovely. Should keep me going for a while. Find my way back to the path now. What are these things? Like lantern fruit, yeah. I guess that and just makes sense, I guess. Trying to get my water up. Food is easy, but water a bit harder to come by here. Okay, this is the path, isn't it? Breaks off up there past the lantern fruit and then goes on down here. I'm hoping it will lead me up to the observatory. And we've got the bulbo trees now as well. Good. Let's turn you off. I don't need you at the mo. Everything on this damn planet is luminescent. Notice that? What's going on there? Is that another data? Yeah.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
You see, Chief, you brought us to this sodden planet. Told us we'd see a lush payday. Now what do we got some 6 weeks later? A dead crew, a habitat that's half buried, food washed away.
I suppose the executive decisions would be better left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Harder to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. We take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. I scouted a site, a couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits.
How do you imagine we'd live?
With ready access to building materials, like damn queens, a couple of water filters, a bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own urine if that's what it takes. All that matters is, Do you got something better?
Send the coordinates to my PDA. I'll review your proposal.
Yeah. Hopefully you can get your head out of your arse and realise, maybe listen to the person you hired to help, survive and all that sort of thing, rather than just doing it all yourself because you're a shit decision maker. Oh, keep that on, I think. Okay, I think we've gone. Maybe it's going to curl round. Now I'm just strolling through the jungle. Got to find my way back to the cave where the bloody portal is soon. Okay, we're climbing, that's good. Oh, I'm definitely going to need that out. Well, we found a battery, didn't we? So, keep us going. We get a lovely shot of the moons. Good lord, that one's moving fast. Well, we've had a bit of a rock slide there, I think. Doesn't help that all these caves look familiar, does it? They look the damn same. Let's try it this way. I want to see my feet as much as possible if we're climbing. Okay, now we're getting a bit dicey. I think we're almost there. It feels like the whole bloody building is going to fall down. Well, I know we can see the arse end of the Altera, so our cave is probably around here somewhere. Hello? Grab you. Okay, so not... Oh, a swivel chair, perfect. Definitely worth hiking all the way up here.
New blueprint acquired.
Ah, we can actually scout the whole observatory.
Integrating new PDA data.
It's taking its sweet time. There's another one up
New
there.
blueprint acquired.
What the hell? How big is this sodding island? I guess that's why the path split. Well, I've got to check that one out, because if there's another thing that gives me better tools, then you might as well search it out. Habitation location.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators. Fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Yeah, well, you ended up going for a swim anyway, didn't you? Maybe you should listen to your son once in a while instead of the voices coming out of your own arsehole. Right, let's just be a bit cautious. Is that the one that... was that? It looks like it, 'cause that's where the path splits, isn't it? It's probably a bad idea. Oh, I can even see the little thing I opened up in there. Hey, there we go, we're on the path there now. I think, maybe. Shouldn't say these things confidently, should I? Yeah, it seems to wind its way up to the other observatory. Is that a lantern fruit tree growing in it? Bold move. Yep. A bit of a rock tumble there, just to remind you that any moment you could fall and break your neck. But let's get a look for the observatory. That'll be good. Look, you can't even see anything of our life pod over there. It's just a speck in the distance. There we go. At least it's too high up for crabs. Stasis rifle. Okay. Sounds handy. Oh, you only need the... Oh, no, you need two. Never mind. That's the spotlight's broken off. Hey.
Fluid intake.
Well, that was convenient timing, wasn't it?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Indoor grow bed. Let's scan these while I'm in here.
Blueprint acquired.
If I can get a lantern tree seed, that would be good, because they're pretty good and they're pretty plentiful as well. Okay, maybe not. Bart Torgle's log. Return from the deep.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Yeah, I didn't think that particular story was going to end happily. Also, the view would be a lot nicer if we could clean these windows. They're a bit grubby. But I guess maybe it wasn't their top priority. Grub basket. Does that mean like grubs in food? Don't know. Can't seem to eat the seeds, so not interested. Practical plants only for now. We can worry about aesthetics when we're not, on the verge of dying. But now comes the fun part. We've got to figure out where the hell we were to try and get back. Great. So I don't remember seeing any bulbo trees, and there was one of these spindly trees near the edge of the water. And we could obviously see the back of the Altera, so I'm assuming it's somewhere over there. That's my working hypothesis. Is it going to be... No, that's going to be a bit dicey. Let's follow it around then. Could be up there. So it took me a little while to get to the path. I remember that much. Let's skip down here. Oh, I didn't find these grow beds, which is probably a bad sign, but... Let's take one of you. Yes, there's plenty of food for when I run around aimlessly on this planet. This island. Hold on a sec. Oh, let me... You guys hear that? Very faintly. That... That could be... the teleporter humming away. But I don't know. That's the Jaffa cups. Oh, I wish I'd... Oh, up in here, there's the Ming plant seed I dropped. Aha! I was going to say, I wish I'd listened to my other half and downloaded the map mod. But let's before we end this episode, let's get back to where we were. And then at least we can, figure out a plan of what we want to do next episode. We've got a bunch of sick blueprints, we got cool shit, all good stuff. Let us blow our tiny minds by going back through the archway. There we go. I had this like moment of like, oh god, what if it connects me to another one and not the one I came from, and I'd be completely lost. But no, it's put me back. It's put me back, so we're all good. And I still need to explore the inside of that gun a bit more because we stopped, so I wouldn't miss the sunbeam arriving, which turned out to be a bit premature. Because yeah, it arrived and then it left very suddenly. That's just a wall. Nice. Hit a literal brick wall on this island. Right, it actually goes down here. Okay, this might just connect back to everything, which I think it does. This place is a sodding maze, but either way, we will end it here for the mo. And we'll finish off exploring around this island next episode, and then head back to base to do some important tool building before cracking our ship when we get there. So, thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please do check out my other videos. And if you do, I shall see you there. Goodbye.